Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's Thursday. It's happy not Scorpio, happy Virgo season. Today is the step zero, the first day of Virgo season. If you are being triggered like me, you're not alone. Today is a powerful day to set the intention, what is you, what is not you. Hello, everyone. Hi, Insta. Want. I can't pronounce. How's it going? How's your mood today? I woke up and waking up was good. And then I felt triggered and I remember about something and it's like, oh shoot. But I'm learning to flow like water. All emotions are welcome. Right. Hi, Rhonda. How are you, everyone? Can you guys hear me? So it's beautiful in Vancouver. I like how the clouds are. And I hope you can see me. It's blue sky. It always makes me happy. But hi, Medi. But it's definitely, summer is ending. Yeah, loud and clear. Yes, felt good after many days. So that's awesome. Yeah. So how's the energy overall? Are you happy? Are you triggered? Are you sensitive? And I think it's all part of the process where feelings are the basically clues that help us make actions. Like, okay, do I love this? Do I not? And so that we can keep making changes, right? I definitely feel that um, things are happening. I say this every life, and there's a thing to learn. Yes, triggered. Yeah, me too. Little sensitive. Step zero. For any zodiac sign, we have a step 0 to step 29, and within these 30 days we learn about ourselves and a theme comes out. So in this Virgo season, we are going to be basically super detail oriented. You notice things and try to fix things, and those are the energies. So let's just read what Serious Joy has to say. Today is step change. I become step 0. I become grounded. Welcome to the I Become Virgo season. In the next 30 days, you will reinvent who you be. You will reinvent who you have become on the inside, what your daily life has become, and reframe your intention for what the future is to become. With step 0 ruling the day, you may feel vulnerable, exposed, or shut down. The 0 energy is calling for you to redefine the edges for who you are to be or not to be with yourself. You may spend time today deciding that parts of yourself are going to expire and that other parts are being created. With Mercury trine Chiron today, you may come to realize your future is nothing to fear. I love that. So today is a day that I would definitely, at first you trigger if you're vulnerable, exposed, shut down. And so that we can sort of see inside and know that, okay, this belongs to me, does not belong to me anymore. So edges of redefining the edges of who you are to be or not to be. And that's a powerful day. Yeah. So I will continue to read. I Become Virgo. Welcome to the I Become Virgo season. In the next 29 days, you will be healing, growing, and reorganizing your physical reality. Step 11, I Become Energy, is a force behind the cells that make up your body and health. The energy in matter in the natural environment, the forces of fate, gravity, and the miracle of reality and incarnation. Put simply, then I Become Energy is what you call reality. It is the physicalized reflection of your soul in a solid form that can be interacted with and falls under the powers of cause and effect. The I Become state of awareness is the expression of the law of attraction in action in physical form. What you be is what will come, or what you be is what becomes real. I'm going to read that again. So, I become state of awareness is the expression of the law of attraction in action in physical form. What you be is what you will come, or what you be is what becomes real. Thus, the focus of the month is to observe what you have become over the last year and to reorganize, regenerate, and transform yourself into something else your heart seeks to become next. The I Become Virgo consciousness is the magical parts of the universe that allows you to transform and become someone new. It is the process of the inner self becoming reflected in the outer self. It is the physicalization of the heart's desires. In the first 10 days of this transit, you will be focusing on your body, health, and physique. This is a time to heal, release disease, or transform diet, exercise, or sleep routines. The body is a physical record of the soul's energy, frequency, and vibration. Disruption in your soul manifests as issues, feelings, and sickness in the body. In the first 10 days, you'll be fine-tuning. The first 10 days, starting today, you will be fine-tuning your spiritual intention and their physical body reflections. Today's step 0 is a ruling step, making personal boundaries the focus of your health today. In each of your stories, observe the condition of your body and daily health. Determine where the boundaries are to keep yourself safe and healthy. Today, you begin a 30-step upgrade of your fears, faith, spiritual connection, and soul mission. For the first 10 days, you will change and expand your faith in yourself. Each day, you will examine your personal faith in other areas and in other states of awareness, such as faith in feelings, thoughts, or ego ability. Today, examine your faith in personal boundaries. Do your boundaries make you feel more faith or fear? Do your boundaries make you feel more fear? And I feel like both. Do you take time and space with your spirit every day? Where's the line for your health, faith? Today begins your annual self-esteem, productivity, values, and abundance change for the long term. These are the personal values you end up becoming that turn into material manifestation that others can see. Today, you are planning where your personal boundaries are to protect self-confidence. You may be allowing situation or behavior in your life that erodes your values. Define what boundaries are necessary for you to manifest greater self-esteem in the long term. Today's goal is to determine where the healthy lines are for your energy, body, and health. Define the lines. You will notice today the aspects of your daily life and health that are out of bounds or unhealthy. You may have limits in mind, but notice that you don't follow your own guidance. It's possible that one aspect of life, such as work, is spilling over into another aspect of life, such as nightly sleep. Determine where the safe boundaries are. Welcome to reality. I protect my health and safety today. So that's the boundaries of the day. Yes, how are you guys feeling? Yeah, it's definitely a super, super powerful day. I was just thinking about this. I had Chiron, and I have Chiron in Taurus, and that means it's basically, if you look at your astro chart, it shows that where you failed in your past life. And I have Chiron in Taurus. That means I have fear of losing things. And things do come up and give me a glimpse of my past life. Sounds like I was murdered, and not just once, but actually kind of many times. And so I created a lot of fear and around beliefs and belief in the universe, belief in God, because, when you got murdered, what did I do wrong, right? So I have this very much caution, like the type of energy of am I doing right? Am I doing this? Or am I on the right track? So first of all, I have a lot of fear of losing things. And now, hi Rod. And another thing is and then that's exactly why I came here for. I started to understand that my gold story, my midheaven, in the exact same degree and the same zodiac sign of Chiron. And what I came here for it's basically my wounds is what I came here for. So I know I'm gonna try so hard to just not to repeat the pattern, but it's good things that energy is supporting me this time. And I think energy is supporting big time to everyone, who is working to love ourselves and love ourselves more. So last month, during the Leo season, I mean this month too, but so we go through step 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And is this card for everyone or a certain sign? Is this for everyone? I talk about it and I use it as an inspiration, and whatever you feel resonated, it's for everyone. Yeah. So, and it's because it's like at the end of it, when you look at the astro chart, we all have a little bit of Virgo, even though you don't see any Virgo in your chart or in any, when you look at the chart, you notice, oh, I have Virgo in Venus, or, that. It's basically our goal is to master all 12 state of awareness, understand we all have that part of ourselves. So understanding that part. So yeah, whatever I'm talking about, it resonate with you. You are meant to heard this message. So I hope you guys listen to me from that perspective. Its message is meant to I can't announce it today. Still waking up. So yeah, and then so during that Leo season, I have Chiron is 16, and the day was very, how do you call it, catastrophe? Did I say it right? Catastrophic. It was a meltdown. It was like, I also felt like some of that past life stuff kind of came up, and I'm learning to listen to my sensation and body more. It's not like I was always psychic, I think I learned to suppress a part of myself so many years, or never got to practice. So I was feeling that, and it was like Leo 16 was huge, and then Lionsgate was another big one, and I felt really, really emotional that day. Yeah, I think we'll hear about the 13th state of conscious of feel, trust, as well as Sonish. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. Thank you for that. Yeah. So I don't know what the 13th state of consciousness. That's interesting. I think it's like we have 12 zodiac signs. Some people would like to add one more, but yeah, I think it's at the end of it, it's all about mastering all state of awareness, whatever that is, right? So I started to be more aware of my degree when things happen, and when I'm extremely triggered, instead of looking outside and it's like, okay, what did I do to what am I supposed to see, right? Because it really doesn't matter what's happening. It's about looking inside and flip the narrative. Whatever you're meant to learn, and you learn it, and whatever triggers outside tells you otherwise. But then we all have choice to make. So you said 12 zodiacs. Ophi. Okay, did I pronounce it right? Ophi. Is that related to snake? I'm not sure. Is the 13? Yeah, okay, I see. Interesting. Yeah, so every zodiac sign offers something to learn, and it repeat. And because, every year you have Aries, every year you have Libra, and every year you have Virgo. So for the next 30 days, you're going to be learning how to, basically Virgo is well known as a wound healer. Just want to fix things, fix body. So I'm expecting more people start to come to my in-person fashion maneuver classes. That will be very exciting. We're moving energies together. I want to start more Zoom classes happening too. So yeah, that's another thing that I'm very excited about. Yeah, it's time to move. It's time to move our energy. I want to move my body. Chiron is wounded healer too. Yeah, exactly. I think, is Virgo, is Chiron? No, Virgo, Chiron. Yeah, Chiron is Virgo. Yeah, wounded healer, definitely. And it's a powerful sign because it's help us heal the part of ourselves that we never got to heal. Yeah, so thank you for that, Rhythm Cat. And yeah, you're gonna be facing your fear and a faith, fear and faith. I think it's like how you look at things, right? There's a thing called trusting the unknown, or before you get to that trusting part, there's that the unknown. The unknown. You don't see it, but it contains so much love. There's the unknown, and it's your perception that decides, okay, I'm gonna fear about this because I can't see, or I'm gonna have faith about this, right? And the line is very thin. And I think we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I think that's a typical journey for anyone who's innovating an area, or for anyone who's doing something for the first time. And I think normally the pioneers, go through that. Like I know, Gary, he's my sensei from Human Garage. And then always, he's a firm believer. He believes so much that things did work. But in order for him to go get to that point, he also have to go through this human emotions, right? Like, do I believe in this? There's so many times that, people just want to quit, even the core team, even myself. And it's like, okay, do I trust this? Do I feel about this? But it's always the balance, right? It's always a balance. Here comes my Libra, the unknown. Okay, do I feel about this? Or do I have faith about this? So I started to notice whether that's a trigger, or whether that's an activation, or that's the inspiration at the end of it. It's all just energy. It's all just energy. It's all just inspiration. And your perception caught that attention, and that's when you can really go use those energy as inspiration, or you can use those energy as inspiration or trigger. So at the end of it, it just trigger, inspiration, activation is the same thing. It's the same thing. And right now I feel like I'm triggered. I'm a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm learning that uncomfortable is a good thing. It doesn't mean that I'm unsafe. So I'm telling myself that's a powerful affirmation, because we tend to combine these two. Oh, I feel uncomfortable, I feel unsafe. Yes, I am uncomfortable, but I can still feel safe because I trust my inside, right? And here comes whether I'm listening to intuition or listening to my mind. And that's a hard part. I think we just practicing that, because our mind tend to overthink and start examining and explore crazy things. But if you just, I think this is where you trust your first thought. When the thought comes up, oh, I want to do this. And then instead of brain examining, and it's like, think of pros and cons. Maybe that's probably our patterns, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like every time we get into this cycle of overthinking, I think life is super simple, right? It's like, I want to do this. I'm going to make that happen. So brain is not an enemy of the heart. Brain is not an enemy of the inspiration. It's more like, okay, heart, I want to do this. Please help me figure out a way to make this happen, right? And then I am also going to trust. I'm not the one to decide how or when. I think that's the universal law, right? The law of the universe. We don't get to choose when, because time doesn't exist, and you don't get to choose how, really. You just set the intention and surrender, right? Yeah, thank you for explaining uncomfortable can still be safe. Yeah, that's a huge part that I discovered for myself. And because I've been feeling quite uncomfortable for the very long time, to be honest. because I'm growing so fast, right? And expanding. And when we are being uncomfortable, exactly that's where our growth is. And when we are feeling comfortable, it's very important to tell ourselves, I am growing. I'm literally growing. That's why I'm feeling this type of way. So I like to trust that. I like to trust that intuition. And I like to tell myself that I believe, okay, because I know that being uncomfortable is a good sign, I'm going to dance with that emotion. I'm going to dance with that feeling. It's okay. It's okay. Comfort myself, because every time this uncomfortableness came into my energy field, and then I perceive as a threat or fear, and that's my brain tried to protect us, right? Okay, let's do something to find a comfort. But tell ourselves, like, practice this pattern. It's okay. I'm actually safe. Thank you for this next step. I've been triggered, or I've been activated. There's a clues here, but I know that, at the end of it, there's only one me in this reality. There's only one me. And I have power to create whatever I want to create. So there's like the paradigm shift needs to happen in daily life in a second, right? So it's about practicing, and using that opportunity trigger clues to expand more, right? So fear none. So that's the energy. So I'm feeling a little tension here, so I like to move some energy. Let's if you guys want to move with me, let's club. So thanks for coming up. And we are exposed to this area where there's a tightness and where we are holding on to. Everything is a lesson to learn. Everything is, we are here to create the world we're going to create. And we need to trust that we are creating our own world. We're no longer responsible for people's emotions because they are creating their own reality, right? I wanted to ask about this one. Okay, yes. Yeah, so this one is by Gisela. And if you guys are interested, you can send to me a message, so I can send her Instagram, and then it has a website. This one is amazing. It has a Taurus field. One side has, excuse me, Omega, and one side has Alpha, and it has a Taurus field. So when the Omega is up, the energy shoot up like this. So let's say if you work with your body with your one, if you have an energy that you want to let out, you can obviously go like this, any pain. And then trust that you've started to feel tingly sensation, and the energy comes up. And when it's time for it to switch. So once you kind of let the energy out, and then you can flip the one, and then when the Alpha is done, it grounds you, go like this. So I will use that energy to energy thing, good energy thing. So flip it over. But I discovered that I have this wand for years. Not years, probably like over 2 years. And Human Garage likes to put this wand high up on the Alpha. But because I met Gisela a couple days ago, and she's like, oh, you are so high up here, I need to ground myself. That means Alpha is up is how I need to use so that I can ground myself. Because in order for us to create and manifest, and because we are growing so fast, we need a strong root, strong anchor. And a strong anchor needs to be solid rather than rigid. That's where we belong. That's our center. And so our center is fluid, adaptive, solid. And that's what I want to embody. So as I'm like holding this, anything that comes up to us is refining us, refining, like, so when you have a little edge and it takes the edges off so you can be more fluid and adaptive. That's how I see. So yeah, the wand is help you transform One of those things that you know when you're ready to gift yourself this one. So super powerful stuff. Yeah, another thing I want to mention is that my hands, the palm, um, my right hand is normal, but left hands, the fingers is so dry. And it's so funny because it's a palm, right? Like this is where you don't really get dry, because outside I understand when you get dry. It happens to me a couple times a year. And I think what happening is that all those shadow work that I'm doing, I think the left side is feminine side, and when fascia opens up, it needs more water. So I should be drinking more water to hydrate myself. But another thing is, because I'm releasing the feminine side and forgiving my feminine side and opening up more pipe from inside out. So, talking about inside layers of fascia, outside layers of fascia, I think it needs more oxygen and water. So that's why it's taking out some moisture out of the outside layers of fascia. I think that's has been happening. That's why it looks a little bit dry. It's funny. It's like almost like a wrinkly on my fingers right here. So yeah, just observing that our face, our body changes so much, right? And then everything has a meaning, but I'm also trusting the process, because universe gives me what exactly I need every moment. I like that. I like that. I like that. Universe always give me and right thing at the right time. So anything that comes up to us is for us. It looks like a trigger, it looks like activation, it looks like inspiration, and we have a choice to take action on it, however that is. Maybe take action when you feel anger about the energy, and then you take action accordingly. When you feel very happy about something, then you take action accordingly. So feeling is a navigation system. Feeling is a navigation system. Help us understand. But at the end of it, energy is just energy. There's no right or wrong. So don't judge bad feelings anymore, right? Don't judge uncomfortable feelings anymore. It's just become more robotic type of perception. It's like, oh, whatever I'm feeling, it's good for me. Whatever I'm feeling, it serves me because I set that intention. What is your favorite moment? That's a good question. Like in general, my favorite moment is I think when I'm helping people, and there's a lot of like exchange of energy. Whatever I'm teaching or what am I interacting, my energy is being reciprocated real time. I think as energy don't lie, and you encounter people that you give, and then what you give won't be wasted. I know that it will come back from somewhere else if you don't get it right away. But I love it when I give my energy and that energy comes back in real time. There's an energy exchange and the flow. I think that's very beautiful. So when that happens in teaching, it's not depleting me, it's recharging me right at the same time. It's like I give you, you give me. I'm healing you, you're healing me, right? So, and then in order for us to have that perfect flow, we both parties need to feel safe and comfortable. And that's the bottom line. We both need to feel safe, and maybe not necessarily comfortable, right? Need to feel safe, need to have us trust. Yeah. For palm dryness or lips, magical remedy apart from hydration, hydrogen, which is hydrogen H32. I don't know what H32 is. That hydrogen, which is apply ghee or oil on solar plexus. Fascia loves it. My experience. What is ghee? HGEE. Let me know. Or oil. So what kind of oil? Is that the name of the oil? Ghee? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna definitely do that on solar plexus. Yeah. Fascia loves it. Oh, that's a great information, except I need to know which oil you're talking about. Thank you for co-creating, giving me all kinds of, inspiration. Okay, so the card that I picked today is very casual. It's for everyone. I tap 3 times because step 0, that means, I normally tap the number of the step number when I pick a card. But then step 0, then I don't tap. No, I tapped 30 times because the energy is step 0. We are at this new step 0 because we continue that learning for the last 30 years. So that was my intention. And nourish your body with high vibing energy. Yes, it's a beautiful card from Shine. I'm going to read. Food is fuel, so nourish your body with high vibing energy. Nutrients are the nourishing substances found in food that are essential for our growth and maintenance. Have you ever heard the term you're a spiritual being in a physical body? Your body is your soul's home, and it's up to you to take care of it. If you've been trashing your temple lately, this card comes as a reminder to nourish yourself with high vibing energy. Just as you would never put anything but gasoline in the tank of your car, there are always many things our body is not designed to deal with. Detox yourself by adding more nutrient-rich food into your diet like kale, avocado, blueberries, and potatoes. Even dark chocolate has an amazing range of antioxidants. My personal rule for eating is it must grow from the ground. If you made from the enemy, if you made food the enemy, it's time to reevaluate your relationship with your body. Are you treating your body like your bestie, or are you eating your emotions and neglecting your needs? Ask your body what it wants more or less right now to optimize your well-being, and then take action. Your health begins in the grocery store, so make empowered choices and stop yourself from purchasing anything that you can't pronounce. I commit to nourishing my body, and I'm grateful for my health and well-being. Yeah. Insta help, let me know. Insta what want let me know what kind of oil are you using. I want to know. So yeah, food is important. I am establishing a better relationship with my body, so that I have my rituals, but I think I'm coming to a point where it's very important for me to listen to what my body needs at the moment. So creating the habit of like, okay, muscle testing, like yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no. And so, yeah, so I want to tell you this. I went into the ocean twice, over many times that I went in. And when I got into the water, I felt a tingly sensation in my skin. And you can get it from Amazon. It's beautiful. Shine by Brittany Carmichael. You can buy it from Amazon. And I will show you quickly. This card is beautiful. I love this unicorn light. And the card is super beautiful. So, yes. Clarify butter. Oh, wow. Hydrogen, 3 elements with oxygen, also good. Not H2O, what we think hydration is. Ghee. So HGEE, I don't know how to pronounce it. G, qualified butter. That's very interesting. Is it like very much like organic, clean butter? Huh. I was just about to drink a smoothie and consider adding more blueberries. I love that. So going back to my story of going in the water, when I went in the water, I felt the sensation, tingly sensation on my legs, like a little bit of near the inner thighs, a little bit of above my knee. And then it's like, oh, that's very interesting. I feel really like my body is like, it's almost like, we are, salt water is something that our body should feel safe, because the pH level and everything when we were in the mother's womb, that's basically that, right? Like salt water, ocean water. And I felt really different. I felt a different sensation. So it's like, okay, that's interesting, tingly sensation. And then, oh, thank you. So Insta like, so organic, clean butter. I will do that. I will go buy and try it. And I will report back to you. And then, and came out of the water and I'm looking at my body and then where I felt tingly sensation actually caused a little bit of, looks like, allergic reaction, like a little bit of swelling. And it's like, okay, that's very interesting. It's almost like the salt is, reacting, right? Like my skin had a reaction with the salt or something. And then I've been wanting to ask that question to Gary, and then I talked to a couple of people, but it's like, and I just thought that was a cleansing reaction, right? And then what Gary said was, I think that's a magnesium. You're overtaking magnesium because I was taking magnesium, like, put it in the cacao. I created my rituals. I'm taking that, and then, and I was taking that, and yeah, doing that. Just a second. Can you guys give me 30 seconds? I'll be right back. I just remember something. I'm back. I am back. Sorry, my partner was sleeping. I just wanted to make sure he goes to work on time. He was awake. I'm glad. So yeah. So and then Gary said, okay. So I think yeah, the cacao. Yeah, cacao have caffeine. I don't think cacao, like the natural cacao, has a caffeine. Yeah, so cacao is meant to open the heart, right? So I put, so this has been my daily ritual since I moved into this new place. I used to have smoothies, but when I use smoothies and the place is so small that it causes a lot of noise. So I haven't made smoothies to be honest for a while in the morning. So I put cacao powder, diatomaceous earth, food grade, and then a little bit of boron, and then put magnesium, and then Fascia sweet, which is a product from Human Garage that helps you, balances your insulin level. And then, so I've been taking that, and I noticed that magnesium causes a chemical reaction, right? When you put it, and it's like, shwa, 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 shwa. So I noticed that it's a balance of magnesium and using natrium. So, like that balance between two. And I think the salt water was triggers that magnesium in my body. So like what's causing that, probably causing that trigger, the reaction. I went to the beach, my body was stinging. Isn't it in a good way or bad way? I think it's something to observe, right? It could be a good thing. So no caffeine. Yeah, cacao. I don't think cacao has caffeine. Cacao is the pure cacao is super good. I I I tried buying the cacao that was under the Human Garage, the shopping, online shopping. There's this cacao company in, I think it's Guatemala. They have like quality cacao and it's have blended with like beautiful, I don't know, beautiful blend, and it tastes so good. And then Human Garage, when you go to the website and if you go to the company, you can get discount, right? But this company, I forgot the name, it's under the humangarage.net. They only give you discount for the first timer. And it's not a cheap cacao. So I gifted myself at first, but it's like, okay, that kind of pricey and I'm not getting discount. So I look more cacao on Amazon, and then I try one brand. I did not really like it. And then the second brand that I picked that I'm using is actually very good. So I'm probably gonna buy it again. Yeah. Just unsweetened chocolate. Bitterness wakes you up. Yeah. So some people probably love the cacao without sweetness, and then that's probably, when you do ceremony, that's a good thing. But yeah, I add the sweetener, but the sweetener that I use is organic, vegan, and it's a product from Human Garage. It's called Fascia Sweet. It's kind of like the powder, and I will add that. Gives you a good taste, and I love taking that. Yeah, so that's my morning ritual. Cacao is help us open our heart, get in touch with the emotions and feelings. Yeah, I'm really feeling better. I think I'm jumping all over. What's the name of cacao on Amazon? I will post it on a story later because I don't. Do I have it now? Let me see. I have like a lot of gadget and I have like second phone. This is actually my old phone, and then I was gonna sell it, and then I decided to keep it, and actually it's very good because when I document my class, I use my old phone. So I don't have to worry about data or battery. So I have like two phones, and I kind of like that, using both. Anyways, I'll make a story about it if you guys are asking about cacao. I will make sure to do it. Yeah. So yeah, cacao is wonderful. I love chocolate too. I try to pick organic. I mean, I'm not 100% organic because it's so hard to make everything organic. But whenever I see organic, besides non-organic, I will always go for organic. So yeah, I use uh, wild food. Is that Whole Foods brand cacao? Yeah. Everyone is mistyping. I think just you meant Whole Foods, right? Whole Food brand cacao. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I like Whole Foods. It's just a little far from where I live, but they have good stuff. But doesn't mean that like nowadays we really need to use discernment. Just because it's organic doesn't mean that it's really organic. So muscle testing is super important. What I was advised through that ocean and that allergic reaction, Gary said, it's time for you to listen to your body rather than doing things like a autopilot every day. It's like, do I really need this? Even though, there's a protocol and, maybe take borax and boron, magnesium, but it's like, does my body need this? So I think it is definitely we can try, but also as you take it, maybe you take less. I don't know. Like you gotta ask your body. Everyone's body's different, right? Whole Foods, I'm hanging wallpaper. Whole Foods, I'm hanging wallpaper. What does it mean? What does it mean? I will always go for organic as well. Always. Yeah, that's amazing. Organic is we all should be organic. When I go back to Japan people do eat healthy, very healthy, but we're not just the awareness about organic food. It's not so strong yet. It's very hard to find organic. It doesn't really say. And it says if it's organic, but it's just really, really hard. And then people don't really know the importance of organic. And it's very hard to just eat organic in Japan. But overall, it's healthy. Yeah. I get my veggies from a local farmer and avoid the stores. It's even organic uses glyphosate. Muscle test exactly. Yeah, 100%, right? You can't just trust just because it's organic, and the label is very controversy. You're in India, fortunate to get organic stuff cheaper, easier. Oh, you're in India. Yeah, I bet, right? Organic should not be more expensive, just another food winker. I, yeah, fully support this. I think it's a lot of people started to grow their own food. I'm not there yet. Maybe I should start. In the back. It came with an apartment. It's a nice background. It came with an apartment. But it's, I think there was a time that I was growing this little, like a green sprout. It's super easy to grow. and it tastes good. But yeah, it's kind of like you need to constantly doing it so that it's like you create that the cycle, you know. Yeah, the organic basically, it's definitely the food we're going for. But in the middle, there's always, whatever we choose, there's always a mixture of light and darkness. So ask ourselves, is this good for me at this moment? Yes, no. Is it good for me? It is good. Serves my highest good. Also, I'm a firm believer that, we talk about, excuse me, that's a release. Water has consciousness, right? Everything has a consciousness. Super easy and highly nutritious. I think we can really tap into, there's a mixture of light and darkness, whatever we carry, cell phone, house. But I think it's just set the intention that whatever we take, whatever we surround ourselves with, it actually serves us for the highest good. We'll set the intention because every cells have a consciousness, and every house has a consciousness. Every water has a consciousness. So everything has consciousness. So set the intention, like talk to them and make friends with, not the enemy, but an ally, or creating a big ally around us inside, right? So you're not fighting. There's no inner conflict, the dilemma. You just know that, thank you for working with me, start talking to the house. Welcome back. Please serve me, this water that I'm about to drink is going to serve me, so that we can really transmute the energy, whatever that is, right? And we all have power to change that. Literally, golden rules. Can we turn everything into liquid gold? I think we all have the power. That's called alchemy, right? What is something that you most do every day? Great question. I think about fascia a lot, helping people, and think about building business, think about moving, think about dancing, and think about eating, finding a balance, think about my relationship, pray over your food, and raise the vibration. Yeah, that's basically it. Frequency is everything. So even though you're not eating the most best food, but set the intention, thank the food, and harmonize yourself with the vibration. But I'm also harmonizing. I think it's when you're here and the person that you interacted here, or the food that you interact here, and it's like harmonizes, probably like this meaning, right? Neutralizes and meets in the middle. So if there is a huge gap, then you have to lower your vibration to meet the person. But I think at Human Garage, we talk about this a lot. Do you want to go down? Do you want them to rise and meet them on the level that we are at? I think that's a very powerful place. There's a boundaries, how much lower you can go. I'm not talking about hierarchy necessarily. You are good, I'm higher. It's not about that. It's just in general, the frequency. When we are here, an average is here. How much you willing to negotiate, right? So I think we all have the boundaries. Like, I'm not letting myself going this low. So in order for people, it's just like they need to meet higher, right? So it's about the resonance, because I know as I'm raising my spirit, as I'm raising my frequency, all the people come out my life comes with a certain energy that matches mine. Otherwise, we will never come across, cross paths. Farmers are here, are waking up, boycotting middlemen to force them to grow faster and off-season food. Apps are helping them reach directly. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I think things are moving so quickly behind the scene, and media is definitely not reporting that, right? Make a tour to India. Would be great to host and organize fashion maneuver movement here together. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Human Garage is going on a world tour until next May. And after that, they're not planning to. But who knows? They change all the time. I would love to join some of the cities and I feel relate to. And so, yeah, I'm setting the intention. I'm definitely want to, I like traveling. I like to see the world, and I like to give. I like to see things. I like to connect with people. So that's my intention for the day. Yeah. Anyone have any plans for the rest of your day, or it could be an afternoon, at night, evening, wherever you are? Today is a day to set boundaries for yourself, and we notice that as we have raised our self-love in the Leo season. Yesterday was a really, it's a 29th day, and it's a very much like vulnerable day where you get tested. You get tested. It's like exam day, right? It's like, are you still holding on to this, or like, like when you learn something in school and there's a test and exam so that you can go to the next level. So yesterday was a day to be tested in your self-love, because Leo season is about self-love. So I try my best to transmute that energy. Yes. And now today, it's a new day. It's the start of the Virgo season. Yes. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Yes, of course. Yes. Going to dog birthday party. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah. So Virgo season that coming up is a season that everyone wants to fix things and started to notice little details that are out of line, out of alignment. So we try to fix. So a lot of people started to want to go fix their body, but know that anything that comes up to us in our body is there to give us attention, to force us to attention so we can do something about it, whether that's your diet, your lifestyle, and just move, like we all have a power to change. Yeah. Yes. Chiron in Pisces and a Leo Sun, Cancer Moon rises. Pisces rising, always working on boundaries. Chiron in Pisces and a Leo Sun, Cancer Moon, Pisces rising. Very interesting. All about the heart and the feeling and the intuition. Super powerful. Why do you say always working on boundaries? Oh, because it's Chiron. Right. I feel like Scorpio is that boundary type of energy. I always thought, and then maybe Pisces too. But you obviously have a lot of like heart feeling and intuition. Those are the factors that you create, that makes up you. And that's beautiful. I think for me, I have my boundaries, but sometimes I don't even know my boundaries are. And then as I'm expanding, our boundaries change and expand. And we need to upgrade. As I'm upgrade our self-worth, our capacity is expanding. So we can't just do the same thing over and over again to pull our self-love, because our capacity is bigger, our plate is bigger. So we need to make sure that we give more love towards ourselves. So how I see my visualization of self-love is not like love, give up. Like we need to give ourselves first, pour ourselves with self-love first. I love myself, start our day, and then whatever that excess can go outside, because happy person will make other people happy. If this is not happy, then no one's happy. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Getting ready for Human Garage in Toronto. So excited for the transformations happening. Today is a hands-on training, right? I think. Yeah, that's very exciting. You're gonna learn a lot, but also tapping into more about feelings. And when you start to pay attention to your feelings, why am I getting triggered instead of resisting that feeling of uncomfortableness? That's where the growth is. What is this teaching me? What's my next logical step, the action I should take? Yeah, because I always give, and tap into people's emotions. Yes, highly intuitive. That's your superpower, right? So what we are learning is, okay, how can I use this skill not to hurt myself anymore? How can I use this skill to actually serve me and in a highest good? So that means you have your boundaries, give yourself love. That's your boundaries, new boundaries. Give yourself love first and give the other people's love. Yeah. And communication is good, right? But setting the intention first and communicate with other people, I think that's very powerful. Because otherwise people step all over you when we don't set strong boundaries for ourselves, right? Can someone have too much empathy? I think all the healers are all empath, right? You need to feel, otherwise you can't, there's no way you can help other people. But I think what happened is that people get stuck in this being empath and not being able to move forward with this power. So it's you know, like healing is, you know, when you come from the place where you don't know how to feel, then or some people are born feeling like empath, right? And then but anywho, you get into this point where, wow, I actually feel everyone's emotion, what they're thinking about. I feel it, and it's just too much. I don't know what to do with it, and it's like, and then you shut down. And if you're stuck in the phase, and that will harm us. And so where we need to go is, okay, now we're empath. I feel things. Now, can I use this as an advantage to help people, help myself, right? In order for us to do that, okay, I feel everything. Is this for me? Is this for them? Or this information coming out for me to learn something? Or it is solely outside, you know, it's nothing to do with my authentic self. And use that discernment and learn about boundaries so that you know when to use that power to take action, or just knowing that, but it's hold space for somebody, right? As well, yes, self-worth and give to herself. Exactly. I am doing the one on Saturday. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'm not going to Toronto this time, but I'm setting the intention that I want to go to Orange County. Somebody invited me even. It's like, are you coming to Orange County? And then I had a session with Gisela, and it's like, you know what? I want to go to Orange County. So it's going to be a powerful days coming. This Virgo season is the beginning of crazy things happening, and just trust that we are going to be okay. But in order for us to tap into that okay, trusting the unknown, you know, or talk about in the beginning, the unknown, there's the unknown. Our perception decides, is this fight or flight? Is this something that I should be fearing about? Or is this something that I should have faith for? Again, there's an energy, and I can't see what's gonna happen, the unknown. And if our mind, if our perception and our mind takes over, and then we feel, okay, that's fear. I'm fearing about this. And on the other side, there's a faith side. I can't see this, but I trust and have faith for. And it's totally up to us. At the end of it, negative self-talk won't get us anywhere. But I feel even though you have your negative self-talk, you still move forward with this and take action on it, and then push through the blockages that we have. And I think we'll get to the point where I just trust that I'm going to be okay. But some people need to go through that path, regardless of the self-negative talk, which push forward, consistency, standing up, showing up for yourself. Or you just know that it's surrender to the truth. I'm going to trust this unknown. I'm going to have faith for. And my heart say yes. My intuition says yes. My feeling says yes. My feeling not 100% say yes, but I'm going to trust and then take action on it and see what happens, right? So, trust the unknown, the heart. So we're all learning that. Yeah, when it's Orange County. Orange County, they have hands-on and a big event. The hands-on is September 14th, and big event is the week after, so September 21st. Yeah. So lots of stuff is coming. I think they're adding more tour events, but healing is powerful, and do it together in a group. Yeah, trust in the process. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock. It's been a fun life every day, showing up, talking, and moving my energy. And if the live helps me in some way, or just talking together, and if you feel like you're just going on a live with me, please contact me. I would love to have you guys and then move some energy together. At the end of it, it doesn't matter what we do, what we eat. It's about self-awareness. Self-awareness comes when we started to tap into our intuition, right? Tapping into our feelings. And that's all that is. Yeah. Trust the unknown. Yes. Get out of the monkey mind enough to connect to that intuition. Taking a leap of faith. 100%. Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, that concludes our live today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.